everyone, I am Jane Verdi Abraham. I am from the class of BSIT 3J Electrical, and I am here to present to you the examples of ergonomics that can be done at home. So maybe you're wondering why I have laptop, the table, and the chair right now. Because in this pandemic, students or employees are forced to have their work at home, and for the students like me, we are obliged to have our online classes. That's why my very best example of ergonomics at home is this right now. Not knowing what ergonomics is before, I tend to act or to take actions in my own comfort or in my own way, not knowing that I could already harm myself. But now, having the idea of what ergonomics is, I already know what are the do's and don'ts to be done or to take action while we are in home or in our school. So without further ado, we're gonna go now to the examples of ergonomics that can be done at home. Okay, so my first example is on how to sit properly, because most of us, or should I say all of us all the time, tend to sit on a crouching position. That's the very cause why we are having some back pains, and it could harm our spinal cord. That's why some of us tend to have or to suffer from pain in their lower part area. That's why I'm here to show to you what are the proper ways to sit properly. So first things first is that you need to have chair, okay? And first thing you need to consider is that place your butt properly on the chair, like this one. And after that, place your feet at rest on the ground, flat to the ground. And then lean your back to the support of the chair, okay? And after that, you'll see that your shoulders and your butt are completely aligned, okay? So after you place yourself in the chair and your feet on the footrest, sorry, I forgot that I have footrest, by the way. It is also other way that you could place your feet, okay? So the next thing you need to consider after you position yourself is on how to place your wrist and hands properly on the keyboard. So some of us are gonna place their hands and wrist on the keyboard like this. So in this way, could cause stress to your arms and wrists, and could cause also pain from your hands to your wrist and to your forearm. That's why it is very wrong. So the proper way to position your wrist and hands on the keyboard is that align your forearm to the table, and then position your arms like this. In this way, your forearms, your hands, and your wrists are in stress-free position. Okay, so the third thing you need to consider while you're having your online class or your work at home is on how to position your head. So when you position your head, make it sure that it is in upright with your ears aligned with your shoulders. So as you can see, my head is upright with my ears aligned with my shoulders as I place my wrists and hands on the keyboard. Don't act like you're in stuck or you're not breathing. Just be comfortable, but see to it that you're practicing it on a proper way. So we start again. Upright. Make your head up in upright position with your ears aligned with your shoulders. Then position your wrist and hands on the keyboard like this. One thing which is the most important of all is that we don't use laptop like this one, because we are looking downward and it could cause stress in our back of our head. Make sure that we have this laptop riser I mean. For the meantime, I don't have any laptop riser, but thanks to ergonomics, I learned it from there. So the proper way to use your laptop is to use a laptop riser. And when you have your laptop riser, it will be positioned like this one. And by this, my eyes are looking at the top of the screen of the laptop. And in that way, I'm looking directly to it, and it couldn't cause stress to my back of my head, and my eyes are on a stress-free position. So last but not the least are the seat length and the backrest. We must make sure that our seat rest is big enough to cover our butt, because if the seat rest is not big enough, we tend to have discomfort that we could do this one, because we need to make sure that our butt is on its comfortable position, so that we must make sure that the seat rest is big enough to cover our butt, to make sure that our butt is in a comfortable position, and also our backrest. We must make sure that our backrest is angled at 90 to 110 degrees with adequate lumbar support in line with the lower back, in our lower back. So that to make sure that our back is in a stress-free position, and we can no longer suffer from any back pain and any spinal pain. So there you have it, guys. Those are the only few examples of ergonomics that can be done at home, and I hope and pray that this pandemic will be soon over, so that we could reunite together and learn together in a proper place, or should I say in school. So I pray for our safety, guys. So God bless us all, and have a good day, everyone.